Problem number 7. Determine whether x minus 1 is a factor of the following polynomial. Okay, so x minus 1 is a factor. If it is a factor, x minus 1 is equal to 0. When x is equal to, when you take minus 1 to the other side, it will become plus 1. So when you substitute that 1 in the place of x, and if you are getting that is equal to 0, then it is a factor. If it is equal to 0, then it is a factor. If it is not equal to 0, then it is not a factor. Okay, that is what we are going to do now. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. When you take minus 1 to the other side, it will become positive. So x is equal to 1. Right? So we are going to consider this as p of x. So p of x is equal to x cube plus 5x square minus 10x plus 4. So when you substitute x is equal to 1 here, 1 cube plus 5 into 1 square minus 10 into 1 plus 4. So 1 cube is 1, 1 square is also 1, 1 into 5 is 5, minus 10 plus 4 is equal to 1 plus 5 is 6, minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6, 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. So I'm getting p of 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, I'm getting is equal to 0, right? Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. So second subdivision, same method, x power 4 plus 5x square minus 5x plus 1. Okay, we are going to check whether x minus 1 is the factor. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1. So I'm going to consider this as p of x is equal to x power 4 plus 5 into x square minus 5x plus 1. Okay, so p of 1 is equal to 1 power 4 plus 5 into 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 1. So 1 power 4 is 1 only, 1 square is 1, 1 into 5, 5, minus 5 plus 1. So plus 5 and minus 5 will get cancelled. So I'm getting p of 1 is equal to 2, which is not equal to 0. I already told you, if the polynomial is not equal to 0, then the given x minus 1 is not a factor. Okay. Eighth problem. Using factor theorem shows that x minus 5 is the factor of the following polynomial. In the previous problem we have checked if you are getting equal to 0, then it is a factor. If it is not equal to 0, it is not a factor. Here they are giving that x minus 1 is a factor. So we have to prove, substitute x equal to 5 in this polynomial and see whether you are getting 0. If you are getting that to be 0, then we are proving that x minus 5 is a factor. Okay, so x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to plus 5. I'm going to consider this polynomial as p of x is equal to 2x cube minus 5x square minus 28x plus 15. So p of 5 is equal to 2 into 5 cube minus 5 into 5 square minus 28 into 5 plus 15. So 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 25 into 5 is 125, 125 into 2 is equal to 250. So 250, 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 5 is minus 125. 28 into 5 is minus 140 plus 15. So you add these two positive numbers, 265 you will get. When you add minus, you can add this two, right? And sign of the greater number is minus. So minus 125 minus 140, minus into minus, add. So when you add, you will get 265, and sign of the greater number is minus. So minus 265. So plus 265 and minus 265 will get cancelled. So I'll get equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 5 is a factor. Ninth problem, determine the value of m if x plus 3 is a factor of x cube minus 3x square minus mx plus 24. Okay, we have to find the value of m, and it is told that x plus 3 is a factor. So x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x is equal to, take this plus 3 to the other side, so I'll get minus 3. And it is told that this minus 3 is the factor, so it will be equal to 0, right? Therefore p of x is equal to 0, where p of x is this polynomial. So x cube minus 3x square minus mx plus 24 is equal to 0, and x is equal to minus 3. So minus 3 cube minus 3 into minus 3 square minus m into minus 3 plus 24 is equal to 0. So minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 is minus 3 cube. So 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus, minus. So minus 27. Minus 3 into minus 3 is plus 9. Plus 9 into minus 3, this minus 3. Okay, I'll get minus 27. Minus into minus plus 3m plus 24 is equal to 0. So minus 27 minus 27, minus into minus plus, so we have to add. So minus 54 plus 24 plus pm is equal to 0. Minus 54 plus 24, minus into plus minus, so when you subtract 30, and sign of the greater number is minus. So minus 30 is equal to minus 30 plus 3m is equal to 0. Take this to the other side. So minus 30 is equal to minus 3m. Minus and minus will get cancelled. When you bring this 3 to the other side, m is equal to 30 by 3. Therefore m is equal to 10. This is what we are asked to find. Problem number 10. If both x minus 2 and x minus 1 by 2 are the factors of a x square plus 5x plus b, then show that a is equal to b. This is like problem number 6. Okay. So here in that problem, two polynomials were given and one factor. Here two factors are given and with one polynomial. So you substitute x is equal to 2 in this polynomial and find one answer, and x is equal to 1 by 2 in the same polynomial, find the other answer, equate that too, and finally you have to show that a is equal to b. Okay, so x minus 2 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 2, and your polynomial is ax square plus 5x plus b, right? So p of 2 is equal to a into 2 square plus 5 into 2 plus b. So 2 2s are 4, 4a plus 10 plus b. So you keep this variable 4a plus b in one side and plus 10 to the other side, so you'll get minus 10. So this is one equation 1 with this factor. Okay, this is first factor. In the second case, x minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to 1 by 2. When you take this to the other side, x is equal to 1 by 2. So as usual, p of x is equal to ax square plus 5x plus b, right? So p of 1 by 2 is equal to a into 1 by 2 square plus 5 into 1 by 2 plus b. So a into 1 by 4 plus 5 by 2 plus b. So now multiply by 4. Okay, multiply this by 4 to cancel this, or you take LCM. Okay, now I'm going to multiply this by 4 to cancel this denominator. So a by 4 plus 5 by 2 plus b. I'm going to multiply this by 4. Okay, so 4 into a by 4 plus 5 by 2 into 4 plus b into 4 is equal to 0, since it is a polynomial. Okay, so now cancel this 4 and 4 2 times. We get a plus 10 plus 4b is equal to 0. Take this 10 to the other side. So a plus 4b is equal to minus 10 is the second equation. Okay, either you can multiply this by 4 to cancel this denominator, or you can take LCM, you will get the same equation only. Okay, now we have two equations, so I'm going to equate this equation 1 is equal to equation 2, since we are asked to show that a is equal to b. Okay, now after this, equation 1 is equal to equation 2. This is the first part, second part, and after the second part, equate first part, second part, and equate 1 is equal to 2 after this. Okay, so since in this two equation, beside this equation is equal to minus 10, I'm going to equate equation 1 is equal to equation 2. So 4a plus b is equal to a plus 4b. Okay, now take all the a to the one side and b to the other side. So 4a to one side and b to the other side, plus a will become minus a, and 4b plus b will become minus b. So 4a minus a is 3a, 4b minus b is 3b. Okay, 3 and 3 will get cancelled, therefore a is equal to b. This is what we are asked to prove, hence proved. So first substitute x minus 2 in the polynomial and find the first equation. Put x is equal to 1 by 2 in the same polynomial and find the second equation. So look at this side, this two equations is equal to minus 10. So I'm going to equate this 2. So 4a plus b and a plus 4b. Equate that 2. Take a to one side and b to the other side. And at last we are asked to prove that a is equal to b. That is what we are asked to prove. Okay, so we have proved, hence proved. Problem number 11. if x minus 1 divides the polynomial kx cube minus 2x square plus 25x minus 26 without remainder. Okay, then find the value of k. So here x minus 1 divides a polynomial without remainder, that is, it is equal to 0. Okay, it is indirectly given that without remainder is nothing but the polynomial is equal to 0. So put x is equal to 1 in this polynomial and equate that is equal to 0 and find the value of k. Okay, so x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. Okay, it is mentioned that it is without remainder. X minus 1 divides this polynomial without remainder. Therefore, p of x is equal to 0 when x is equal to 1. So, p of 1 is equal to, where p of x is equal to kx cube minus 2x square plus 25x minus 26. So k into 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 25 into 1 minus 26. Okay, so k minus 1 cube is 1 only, 1 into k is k, 1 square is 1, 1 into 2 is minus 2 plus 25 minus 26 is equal to 0 because it divides without remainder. Okay, so k minus 2 and minus 26 is minus 28 plus 25. So minus 28 plus 25, minus into plus minus, so 28 minus 25 is 3 and sign of the greater number is minus. So k minus 3 is equal to 0. We are asked to find k value, right? So take this minus 3 to the other side. Therefore, k is equal to plus 3. This is what we are asked to find. Problem number 12. This is the last problem of exercise 3.3. Check if x plus 2 and x minus 4 are the sides of the rectangle whose area is x square minus 2x minus 8 by using the factor theorem. Okay, so it is like the previous problems. Here two factors are given, so we will get x is equal to minus 2 here and x is equal to 4. These are the two factors that you substitute in this polynomial. If you are getting that equal to 0, then x plus 2 and x minus 4 are the sides of the rectangle. Okay, so here given p of x is equal to x square minus 2x minus 8 and two factors are given. One is x plus 2 and x minus 4 are the sides. This is what given. So x plus 2 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to minus 2. This is the first factor, so that you substitute in the place of x. So p of minus 2 is equal to p of x is equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. So wherever x is there, substitute minus 2. So minus 2 into minus 2 is equal to minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4 plus 4 minus into minus plus 4 minus 8. So 8 minus 8 plus 8 and minus 8 will give the answer equal to 0. Okay, so this is first one. And second one, x minus 4, this is second factor. So x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to plus 4. Now in this place of x substitute plus 4. So again you write p of x is equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. So p of 4 is equal to 4 square minus 2 into 4 minus 8. So 4 4s are 16 minus 8 minus 8. So 4 into 4 16 minus 8 minus 8. So 16 minus 8 and minus 8 is equal to minus 16. So minus 16 plus 16 and minus 16 will be equal to 0. Therefore, for these two factors, when you substitute x plus 2 is the first factor, for that also I am getting 0. For the second factor x minus 4, for that also we are getting 0. Therefore, we can say that therefore x plus 2 and x minus 4 are the sides of a rectangle. Hope you have understood all these problems. So we have completed up to exercise 3.3, right? Copy down. I'll send the images of this notes to your WhatsApp group. Please copy down all these notes in your classwork note, and if you have any doubt you can ask me and refer this link in YouTube.